Here we are, guys. It's day number 20 of e-learning already. Can you believe it? 20 days of school that we've missed. But hopefully you're keeping up with your learning by working at home. You know what? I have seen lots of kids who are doing exactly that. I've seen kids online who are working on their speech sounds still. I've seen kids who are solving math problems with their class. I've heard about kids who are collaborating with each other over some Google Meets and working on assignments together. And then getting it all done sometimes even by 10:30 or 11 o'clock when they work hard and they've got the whole rest of the day. I know some kids have been writing some stories. I even saw a 5th grade class yesterday that was kind of writing a silly story all together as one. That was fun. So lots of things are going on. What we just want you to do, kids, is keep working hard so you can keep getting better and keep improving all the time in everything that you're doing. All right, speaking of that, I'm going to show you what's behind the license plate today. It's not a special guest. What we have today is a butterfly. That's right. I'm going to give you a special assignment today because going along with the theme of always getting better and trying to keep improving, I want you to watch a special video called Austin's Butterfly. Some of you have already seen it before and know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, head on over to YouTube and Google Austin's Butterfly, and when you find that video, watch it. And as you watch it, see what you can learn from that. And then after you finish, I want you to start thinking about your talent show act. I know some of you have already been putting together your acts, you've been thinking about it, you've got some great ideas, and you are ready to go. So today, we're going to talk a little bit more about the talent show and how you can make your act be the very best that it can be. All right, so the first thing you have to do, and hopefully you've already started this, is do some brainstorming. Think about the ideas, all the different things you can do, and then once you've settled on something, you need to start practicing and practicing so you really get good at it. Just like Austin's butterfly, what you'll find is that the more he kept working at it, the more he kept looking at the details, the more he really started thinking and planning, the more he could revise and make it better and better. And that's what we want to encourage you to do with your talent show act. All right, now that you have your idea and you've done some practicing, it's time to start doing some planning about the recording of your talent show performance. So you need to start thinking of things like, what am I going to wear that day? Am I just going to wear whatever I put on in the morning? Or do I want to intentionally think about my outfit that would really go along with my performance? Not only do you want to think about what you're going to wear, but you'll want to think about the background and the setting for your video. Are you going to have a big busy background like this? Or maybe more of a plain background like this? Or will you be sitting on the stairs? Or will you create your own background? Maybe a fancy backdrop that you draw on paper. Or maybe you'll go outside and shoot your video out in the yard. Lots of things to think about as you're doing your planning. Okay guys, now it's time to think about your camera and your technology. So how are you going to record your talent show act? Well, you could use your Chromebook. You could also use a tablet if you have that at home. I'm going to suggest just asking if you could use your parents' phone because the phones have a great camera app. Let me show you this one. This one's an iPhone and the regular old camera app is right there. And if I click it, it opens up. And then at the bottom, all I have to do is make sure I slide it over to video and I'm ready to go. The other thing I want you to remember is when you're shooting your video, don't hold it like this, hold it this way. Let's see if we can all put our cameras going the same direction so when we put our talent show together, they will all look kind of uniform and it'll look nice. This way it'll also look good on a TV or on a computer screen or on a Chromebook if someone's watching that way. Okay, hey, one other thing about the technology. Kids, I know some of you love to make TikTok videos and love to make Snapchat videos. Those are great. But if you send me one of those files, it's going to be really hard, maybe impossible, for us to put them all together into one talent show. So just use that regular app on your phone for the camera. Okay, now that we've got the technology down, let's think about you being the movie director. How are you gonna work your camera? Are you going to hold it in your hand and keep it up close to you like I'm doing right now? Or are you going to put it across the room so it's farther away? If you're playing the piano, are you gonna put the camera there? Or do you like it over here? Or will you ask someone else at your house to hold the camera for you, and so maybe they can move it around and pan around and get all angles of you? These are all the things you have to think about as you're directing your video for the talent show. Okay, now that you've recorded your video, it's time to use the Austin's butterfly trick and watch it. And as you watch it, try to think, if I did this again, what could I do to make it even better? Did I do a good job, except that I wasn't talking very loud? I'm kind of mumbling a little bit, so it was hard for people to hear what I was saying. Or did I talk loud enough that everybody could hear what I was saying, but when I go back to watch it, I noticed I wasn't smiling or looking like I was enjoying this at all, and that's something I could probably be doing better if I did it again. All right, we just want you to watch your video after you record it and see if you can find any ways to make it better. And if you still have time, go ahead and re-record it again, making those improvements. We want you to do the best that you can, but realize it's never going to be perfect. Just keep working at it so you'll be so proud when we all see your act in the talent show. I can't wait to see what you kids come up with. All right, a couple more things about the talent show. First of all, make sure your act is appropriate for an elementary school. That's very important. If you have a song that has lyrics, make sure your parents check the lyrics to make sure it's appropriate for an elementary school. Also, make sure you keep your video to 1 minute or less. We're gonna have lots of acts and we want to get everybody in, so make sure it's 1 minute or less. When you get finished, you can email it to me or have your parents email it to me or just reply to one of our school emails and we'll get that. And we'll put it together and have a great talent show. Okay, we're ready to get our e-learning started today. So I'm gonna let you guys get to work. And after you get your work done today on Thursday, you'll have this afternoon plus Friday, plus Saturday, plus Sunday to work on your talent show acts. You'll also have all next week and the following weekend, so plenty of time to keep working at it. But e-learning first today. And speaking of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we've got a bunch of birthdays coming up. Kylie is celebrating today. Happy birthday, Kylie. And Charlie and Artem are celebrating this weekend. So happy birthday to all three of you. All right. Hey, make sure you tune in Monday because I'm going to have a special guest on the wall. You don't want to miss that one. And lots of cow jokes for you. Wonder if you can figure out who the special guest is going to be. Tune in and find out. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you later.